JFL 11, and today we're going to be playing some more Rocket League, which, if you haven't gotten from the title, and I think a little while ago I kind of like, I don't know what the word is, green light. I kind of green lighted it.
Like Steam green light?
No, yeah, the hoops mode. There's a basketball mode now, and that's what we're going to play. I had to turn down the music.
I don't have that. I don't have that DLC.
It's not a DLC. You can just play it.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Freaking sweet,
Oh.
right?
Yeah. Hello, New York.
Aww.
I'm here.
Oh,
Didn't
that's
feel like
so
doing the whole
evil.
beginning. What's evil?
You picked Superman.
Yeah, I said I'd play the devil's advocate. Dude, I've been like, I've liked Superman since I was flipping 4. You know when I discovered Batman? I discovered Batman when I was like 7. Superman holds a special place in my heart.
Oh, this looks awesome.
What's awesome?
Look.
Oh my gosh, I'm gonna hate this map. I'm gonna hate this map. I know it already.
Oh, hey, that was mean.
Boom! First touch, like halfway into this stupid thing. I like jumping. Jumping with a car is fun. Let's hope this one works. B.
Yeah, the ball bounciness is high because I go through that. Well, how am I supposed to make an epic save if I can go through it?
Oh, I keep thinking that if it goes under the hoop, I'm gonna like accidentally score for them.
Oh, cool, it's got a little Rocket League logo. I don't know if anybody saw that other than me, but it's got a little Rocket League logo on the ball.
I've never seen that. Boom. Dang it.
Well, yeah, I only caught like a glimpse of it. It's on there, yeah. It's like, it's on one of the dark ones.
Dang it, I really want to discuss plans, but oh dang it, now when are we gonna record The World's a Horrible Place?
We'll get to it. We'll get to it.
Yeah, I guess it gives me more time to write it all.
Yeah.
Then tomorrow.
Oh no.
You're gonna
So
make
the
that
ball
good.
doesn't get through there, but we do. Crap. It's
So
not
the
as
ball can't
hard.
go under.
Dang. It's not as
I
hard.
don't even like that. Does the floor squeak when we land on it?
I don't know.
Oh hey, I saw the Rocket League logo. No,
See?
I hit the ground and I heard a little squeak like basketball shoes.
Yeah.
Oh, the ball's near. Good job.
Hit it.
Boom.
I got you, bro. Yes!
Assist. 50 points.
Oh, did you hear that? There's an announcer.
Oh my gosh, I have good ping.
Really?
64, 50, 60 ping, 60
Wait,
ping.
you have a better ping than the other guys.
Yeah. I guess it wasn't actually posted, but we were playing, and another member of my family got on YouTube, and well, let's just say my ping was 980.
Oh yeah, I didn't record that. But that was freaking hilarious.
That was funny. Like,
It was like, yes, I'm at 500, back to 988.
yeah, I'm at 500 ping. No, back to 588. Flipping great.
Oh, the floor does squeak.
I know. Noticed that. Which is why I pointed it out. Oh, I don't want to be able to.
I had to hear it for
drive to the net.
myself.
I want to be able to like rim off it. Boom.
So this game mode is pretty new. Like, yesterday new. I'm not joking. This came out yesterday.
Yesterday new? I never
Yeah,
get
this is yesterday new.
stuff. I get 2 years ago new stuff. If you watch any of my other videos, you wouldn't get that reference at all. But if you watch my other videos...
Well, it's kind of hard to watch them,
you
considering
realize
all you're looking at is that little PlayStation thing that they do when there's not enough internet to...
Sometimes it's good.
Uh-oh!
Sometimes
You
it's
scored!
good.
You actually scored!
Oh my gosh! Yeah, if you did watch any of my videos, you'd never played. I have really bad internet. So what my channel is basically consist of is Should Be Told and Bryson.
Sure.
We're making a show. I'm writing it. And doing everything else. I am literally...
Technically, I've like half volunteered to write it,
And I
but
told him not to.
we can never get together to write it because he's more of the
Heck,
writer.
we're gonna be lucky to get together to record it.
I know.
And also, I think if you wrote some episodes, they'd kind of have a different style.
Yeah.
Like,
That's kind of like
the arguments would be different. Hey guys, remember episode 10 will be the super amazing explosion episode. That's gonna be a thing.
So how are we gonna do these set explosions? Because I don't have any editing software.
Don't bring it up.
Obviously, because there are so many silent points in my video where it's just nothing and me sitting there farming. Like Mad Max is a lot of that. It's a popular. I'm not gonna lie. It's a really popular series. It's just. It's like.
Hey, and
out
I'm
of the
probably
40-minute
going to
episode, about like
completely
15
restart my
minutes of
channel
it is me
days.
farming and like driving places. Well, the driving's like kind of cool, and some guy comes to challenge thee, but
I'm assuming that's a reference.
nope. Wait,
I'm
maybe it
basically
is one of my
going to
videos.
completely
I honestly
restart my
have no
channel
idea.
in 10 days.
Yeah, because I did it. I do this
Going to
every.
completely restart my channel in a couple of days.
I'm gonna be honest. I have accidentally.
We'll have good
I
internet.
accidentally did this every other day. I have accidentally done a PlayStation broadcast every other day. Sure, it's been NHL for the past like 3 days.
I'm not gonna watch those.
But the NHL is really popular.
I can barely play a sports game.
Like
Bryson, I think I'm going to watch one.
the thing is, yeah, I was. If you like starting a new YouTube channel, then there's a YouTuber I watched. I got all sorts of, like he does some videos like all about fair use or all about.
Really,
Like,
I should probably watch those.
you know, like copyrights and stuff.
I'm driving on the
Matthias.
wall. I'm
Matthias,
living my
I don't know
dream,
if I said that
Bryson. Look at the wall. I'm living my dream.
But okay, so I got the Goat Simulator G2. They updated that.
Nice.
That's pretty cool. So, like, I learned about the fair use, and I might do an episode like that. There'll be some gameplay involved. Just.
Like you have to have a game in the background.
Yeah, it just won't be like everything will be about the game is what I'm kind of worried about. Because this is like a gaming channel, but you know, I always keep saying that.
Well, get yourself an announcement game, like a game that you always play when you're making announcements. Like I'm gonna do.
But the thing is,
I'm gonna do Towerfall for announcements.
yeah, I guess so. But if I were to do one, I would probably do Tower of Guns. That game is freaking awesome.
Tower of Guns.
Or if I ever get the chance to download Zombie, it's the PlayStation version of Zombie U.
So it basically took away the only reason to buy a Wii U.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Go in. Oh! Swish.
Dunk. What?
I got a slam dunk, apparently. So, yeah. So.
That was great. Just the blatant misuse of that term.
Uh-huh.
Dunk. I don't do basketball. Actually, when me and Bryson
Uh-oh,
do
go in again.
With Irish Harper, Sean. I'm calling him Sean because screw that guy. Sean and...
You're not a nice friend. He's most likely gonna watch this. Yeah, okay, back to,
Okay, I don't
back to what I watched,
Sean,
like, yesterday. I watched this, like...
He called me in the middle of a stream that officially took away any right to you having the YouTube name on my channel.
I know.
Like, if you would have never called me, I'd have called you Irish Harp forever, but you know what? Until you said it was okay, at least. But, you know what? You called me. And that's not okay.
I was gonna do it good.
But, so we play 2-on-2 with me, Bryson, Sean, and somebody else. I'll leave his name classified. Actually, I'll call him Daniel.
Daniel.
So, my favorite rule in that is I don't know what that rule is, so I'm exempt from the rule. How did that just screw you up, Bryson?
Not very much, actually. It kind of helped me, in a way. In a way, did not help me very much, but it helped me in a way. Okay, so back to the hockey. You said you're never going to watch the hockey, but
Yeah.
the thing is, I'm not saying that the only purpose of doing YouTube now is so that in the future I'll have so many X amount of subscribers so that I get more money. I'm not saying that, but I'm saying YouTube pays by view, but if you don't have very much view time with that view, then it's kind of cut shorter.
Ah.
Like,
so
but
they
the thing
count
is,
how long you
sometimes
watch.
videos will cost more to make than they will make. They'll cost more to make, then they'll like give in return in terms of money. Because I mean, a lot of people do this as their job, and it's kind of like a business venture, I guess, because you kind of have to make like logical decisions on what games, like, you know, like your favorite series. Like, have you ever had a YouTuber where your favorite series, he played like your favorite game in the world, he played like once. That was because he couldn't get enough view time to get back what he paid for that game or anything like that, because he wasn't. See, I'm gonna say this a lot while I'm explaining this, but they don't. A lot of YouTubers don't do this for the money. They do it for the joy of entertaining people.
That's what I'm doing it for, not really. I'm doing it for the joy of entertaining myself.
Go in, get in there, get in there.
Self-centered person.
Dang it.
Bryson, would you agree that I am a very self-centered person?
Yeah. Considering you're
Yep,
not helping
I'm doing
me
this
at
by
all, like this is all me.
Uh-huh. I'm just sort of driving around. I'll give them
Quentin!
I'll give them a go.
You got so freaking lucky.
Look at how nice I was. I almost gave the other guys a goal.
Yep, selfless. Oh, I think I just gave you a goal. Nope, not a goal, a hoop. I don't know what to call these anymore. Okay, so back to the hockey. Like,
All the dunks.
like
no
the
matter what.
hockey. I mean, I was getting like my if you have a channel, then you know, like, there's the analytics section or whatever you want to call it, where it tells
I
you a whole
don't
bunch
know
of your
that.
stats. Just go to it on the computer, and then there'll be an analytics section or whatever, and then like it'll have a whole bunch of spreadsheets about like subscriber count, which, by the way, I have 12 now.
I have 2, and I know both of them personally, and both of them to subscribe.
One
Then
of them
again,
is me.
all my videos have been the
Complete bust.
PlayStation.
Just a
have-
complete
you don't have
bust.
direct connection. Yeah. I'm
So back
probably
to
going
the explaining
delete them
hockey.
all, make it a LAN
Not
game.
everybody likes hockey, but 70% of my viewers at that time, because now I have 12, also because of the hockey.
Do you count me as a viewer?
Yeah, an entire
I'll probably watch
community.
you at Max.
An entire community, I will probably usually address as viewer, but like a good 70% of my views from that week came from hockey. I mean, I only did like one video. I
That would be
posted
different. I'll address
I
my
posted 3 videos that week.
Daniel.
I posted 3 videos that week. 70% of those, of all those views and the watch time was from hockey. So that's why I've been doing hockey so often, because it entertains more people than before. Like, look at it right now. I can look at it right now. I'll start.
Actually, the only reason I don't watch most of your videos is because they're too long. You should probably watch that, though. How long they take.
I know. I really should.
The bad thing is, unless... Yeah.
I mean, I really should. But
Like, I try and limit myself to 15 to 20 minutes.
games like Mad
And I'm
Max
going to keep that
and
rule when I get a LAN cable and delete everything.
like hockey, like those videos Like, I got one 25-minute video. That's one game. I mean, there were a couple where I played more than one game in. But, I mean, yesterday's hockey... Well, hockey's, technically. I did one more hockey the day after. But the day before, one hockey... Because the recording stopped. One hockey got 7, and the other one got 1. Because only one person cared enough to watch it. And then before, the first one... It's 3 and 3. But Mad Max is only 1. Sorry, I'm looking at my analytics here. Mad Max.
I'm trying to score.
Yeah, Mad Max only has
happens.
2-3 views.
It's gonna go up to 4 soon. When I get good internet, not really.
I mean, I'm
if
sorry.
you started posting them shorter, I'd start watching them.
The thing is, with Mad Max and those longer videos, is that it takes long to like make progress.
Achieve something.
That's why I'm really kind of always mad at Markiplier when he plays Factorio, because I mean, like, this is more of a direct example, but I'm always mad at Markiplier because he does 20-minute videos of Factorio, and granted, it is way more convenient for other people. A lot of people like them shorter, but the thing is, some episodes he doesn't get anything done. Some of them you really can only watch for the jokes in them. And then
I stopped watching Factorio. I stopped watching a lot of stuff.
Teamwork.
Honestly. Like,
Teamwork scores goals. Yeah.
How did I assist you in that?
Watch. You did this. You did the thing, and then I did the thing. Teamwork. And then I kind of rolled around a little bit.
I'm pretty sure that would have happened if I hadn't been there at all.
I mean, I know I'm kind of turning this into the tube tycoon like Jacksepticeye. I kind of criticized him because he sat there and then he would say stuff about YouTube and then claim that he doesn't do that. I mean, he just does that over and over again. I'm trying, like...
I don't do that because all my videos suck. And even if I did that, I'm pretty sure it got cut out by the bad.
Did? Yeah, I have good gram. I'm sorry,
Do you
bad
pay
joke.
attention in grammar class?
Half.
Pay attention in grammar.
I pay a good 70% attention. The other 70 is me being tired.
You know what I call grammar class? I call it nap time.
Exactly.
Nap time is my favorite class.
That's what I call my 5th hour. Just nap time.
Wow. That's amazing. I actually did that. Almost all on my own. All on my own.
I was about to steal it from you, but then I decided not to. Okay, so I'm gonna start talking about fair use, and that's probably gonna be the rest of the video. If you don't want to listen to that crap and just want to watch the gameplay, take out your headphones. Don't complain, because I swear to God, I hate that so much. When people like this has only happened once or twice, but I hate it so much. When it's something on their part, they're like, "Dude, your audio quality sucks." Dude, I mean, my audio quality on PlayStation, like right now, I think all my audio quality is at least decent. Like, sometimes I get things like, your audio quality is so bad, like...
If it's anything like what I'm hearing, your audio quality is amazing.
I mean, yeah, see, my audio quality is good. But then I hate it when people, like, have those headphones that have been through the washer or things like that, and somehow manage, like, the Franken headphones that barely work, but technically still work.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I've had a pair like that.
Yeah.
I don't actually use them. They sit
Yeah,
in the
nobody
closet.
does. But I hate it when, like, that's the only pair someone has, and then they're complaining because, like, I'm cutting out all the time, and...
No, like I could complain because I have a pair of headphones, like, somebody, like, I left them on the floor and somebody stepped on them, like, 5 times. They cut out when you move your mouth or anything in your mouth.
Oh, hate that.
Now
I have a pair of headphones like that.
People.
I use them so often. Oh no, that's bad. This is really bad. Yeah, dang it. But I use them so often that I have to either hold them into the audio jack in my phone or twist it until I hit that sweet spot and one earbud doesn't work.
No, that's an actual pair of, like, headphones, like, wearing headphones.
Okay, back to fair use.
Oh, like, the one Stardew Valley, his live stream, the hour-long one, that was good, because, you know...
It was
That's a
was
game that
45
takes time
minutes.
to get stuff done.
But I personally like longer videos. I tend to
I
really,
have better internet connection, but I like them because stuff happens.
I
like
really,
occasional ones, not too many.
I really like to drive my channel on opinion. I mean, right now, I mean, nothing against you. I would be talking to you, but other than playing this, I would probably rather be playing like Mad Max over that game because Mad Max is so much more entertaining. Like, I'm not joking. I was like kind of poking around in the menus. I have 9 days in that game. No joke, 9 days.
Wow. You know, I downloaded a demo, and I mean, I don't expect demos to be much, but I expect them to be sort of entertaining.
Yeah.
Well, it was 23 minutes long, and it was a bore fest the whole time. Now I'm not gonna buy a game. I downloaded the demo because I was thinking about it, but now the demo sucks, and I don't want it.
But the thing
Point
is,
of a
the
demo
Mad
should be
Max
so
demo was horrible. Like, I had it. Oh, it was so bad. I seriously did not want to get the game until I went to GameStop and I had the $40. I had $40 in gift cards to spend, and I figured, hey, my friend said it was good. Daniel said it was good.
Daniel said it was good, yeah.
So I figured, why not? I got it. I would not play anything else. Like, I don't think
Yeah,
Mad
I
Max.
remember that break. I just recently got my PlayStation. It was over Christmas break, like one of the last 2 days. And of course, we all had gift cards, and I had just gotten a PlayStation, so of course that was like all I got, GameStop gift cards. I had a ton of games. And of course, I was playing them. He was talking about Mad Max, and I was talking about Uncharted, and it was a weird conversation.
Yeah, because
that'd be a cool video to do. Us playing 2 entirely different games, having a conversation.
yeah, but the hardest
Bad
part.
thing is we sold extra.
Okay, I gotta go back to fair use. The only reason, I mean, I'm turning into Jacksepticeye, but I've never really addressed most of this stuff. Like,
I don't even know what's going on. I don't even know how fair use
Yeah.
works. I just
so
sort of post a video. not
Matthias
knowing
has a
anything.
series called YouTube Genius. I mean, it's not really. I really want to say it's really more about the comedy, but there is so much about YouTube that I picked out of it. So I went through and I watched the YouTube Genius, but really, kind of unfortunately, he kind of had to cancel it. It wasn't really due, but like I said, the best decision is usually the hard decision. That's kind of half the reason I wanted to get into YouTube, because you don't know what games are going to succeed and not succeed. So I really had to go through what I had. And I honestly got so lucky that I was able to have games like Keep Talking and Nobody Explodes. That game, 15, that is still the highest. I just cannot find anybody to play it with, ever.
I'd play it with you. I just don't have a computer with that on it. And
You don't need it on there.
Cheating, but I watched that video 5 times on different guest accounts.
Still. But I keep on dodging fair use because when it comes to YouTube copyrights and all that stuff, I tend to get a little emotional. Like there really aren't many jokes that I'm making right now because I am dead serious about.
Batman team.
Like, I got into YouTube thinking, oh, I'll post twice a day. And sometimes when like Markiplier only upload one, I would be so mad because I didn't get to watch 2 of his videos from that day. But then I realized how freaking impossible it really is to find a game that everybody likes. And really, I have about 80 recordings sitting inside my Mac hard drive that I haven't posted because the game wasn't popular. I used to record a video, 20-minute video, and then another 20 minutes, and another 20 minutes, without leaving the game in the same day. Like, Markiplier did this with Subnautica. Like, he kind of played the same time, but he posted them way too far apart. Like, I'm still waiting. He technically never officially ended that series, which, I mean, I kind of understand.
He still posts it, but he only posts it like once a flipping month.
Yeah. Like, Jacksepticeye, like, The Sims 4, I don't really know what happened to that. That's,
you know, he mentioned that in the video. He mentioned there were a lot of videos that just sort of died. Like,
yeah.
It wasn't that he officially ended them, it's just he ran out of stuff to do. So we stopped
yeah.
playing. He mentioned this before, explicitly in that one.
That's why Jacksepticeye, I mean, that's why he ended his Subnautica, because, I mean, towards the end, if any of you actually watched it, like me, I watched every single video. I mean, the moment I heard of Subnautica, I fell in love with it. I wanted it so bad.
I have a crappy
but the thing is, the second hardest part is, I mean, the richer YouTubers don't have a problem with this, but like new YouTubers like me, they don't really have these computers with these graphics cards that can run CSGO and GTA 5. I mean, like the best graphics I can run on overclock would probably be Factorio, and everybody knows that those graphics aren't exactly terrific. I mean, that's pixel. Those are pixels. Are you just like soaking this up, like taking this as an opportunity to soak up as much as you can about YouTube?
Me?
Yeah, you. You haven't really said much as I've sat here on my rant.
No, I haven't really said much. Yes, I am taking it in, and some of that stuff I already sort of knew.
Okay, so
you're talking about a topic that I know nothing about.
Really don't say anything so I don't get off of fair use again. Because this is like the 8th time I've said, okay, back to fair use, and then said like one little thing about it, and then like made one little comment about like a YouTuber series, made one little comment about it, and then like I did YouTube because I have so much to say. I have so much to say. I have nowhere to say it.
I just want to get a comedy career going. Please.
Exactly. So you have so much to say, and like no way of sharing it. It's
yeah. I mean, just today I was staring at a movie. I'm gonna post this on Instagram too. But I was staring at a movie stack, and just the stack fell over. No reason for it. I wasn't even touching the movie case or anything. It just fell over, and I wondered why did it choose then to fall?
So now,
well, the tree falls in the forest and nobody
I've been thinking about this for a really long time, but I officially want to start a new series. It's called Tell My Story, where really everybody just gives me a story, just any story about anything, and then I can tell it, because like the hardest part about things like grief and loss,
or
like any kind of story, but like the hardest thing about
it'll be something like reading your comments, but in better.
Yeah, but like the hardest part about like grief and stuff is that when you do it for a reading your comments video, the YouTuber who you put it to never really kind of
gets the pain.
Yeah. That's why I want to I want to start a new trend called Tell My Story, where you just live stream and you talk to this person who told you the story. But to me, the hardest part about loss and grief is that you can't tell anybody. You just keep it inside and then it gets worse. So I want to ask.
I wish I didn't know exactly what we were talking about.
I really kind of want to ask that you pretty much tell your story. Because a story is just a memory until you tell it. And then that's kind of like some of those things that nobody knows. That's because nobody told the story. And now we say, I want to know what. And as we like get closer, like scientists, they build these robots, but to me, they don't really take in the human kind of separation from all other things that kind of shaped us before. Like,
So
even
you're saying
this.
they're taking something out of the human experience.
Yes, they're taking out the emotion of having a friend. Because if someone gets like a holographic friend, I mean that's kind of far out, but if someone gets a holographic friend,
It'll probably happen.
yeah, and then they tell them a story that they really feel that they would only trust that person with, then that computer doesn't really get what they're saying, and then they just kind of sit there and don't really say anything. But what I want to do is I want to make emotion kind of a timestamp. Not as a thing of a
that's
past,
sort of the reason
but
that you have that friend that you don't even really like anymore, but you're friends.
I want
Trust
emotion.
each other, you feel each other is comfortable.
I want emotion to be a memory. I don't want emotion to be a burden for anybody that cares enough to sit here and deal with my crap every day, every other day so far.
If you watched any of my videos, you've dealt with enough crap.
Yeah, then
honestly.
anybody
Wait.
who deals with your crap, I think it's really only fair because I'm sitting here telling story. I'm sitting here telling my story. And like Matthias also, he's really what drove me to do YouTube. Because
And I have no idea what you're talking about.
yeah, you should probably go check it out. But I hate it. I just absolutely hate it when I'm scrolling through comments and then I see someone who tells a story about something funny that their grandma did or something, and then they tell that grandma died, and then that YouTuber makes a joke out of it. It's just, I hate that. Oh, doesn't even mention it. That person trusted that YouTuber and felt that YouTuber as a friend enough to tell them that story, and then that YouTuber didn't really tell the story back.
I know, it's sort of the reason
Oh,
that
I got
I've
a
always
Wheatley!
kind of hated
I got Wheatley!
Sweet. Nice. Oh, really, you did? That's a thing?
Yeah!
Okay. But, that's also sort of the reason I always hate the fact that Markiplier, whenever somebody tells them about how they got them out of a depression, he's like, this shouldn't be the only thing you're doing. You should see a therapist. And yes, that's good advice, but he just sort of took what he gave them and crapped on it.
Yeah, he completely turned it around for comedic value.
No, that wasn't even comedic value. It's just he
I know.
took what they decided to tell him and he took the value out of it.
He was helping him. In all honesty, he was helping that person, but
yes, because they do need to, but
yeah, but sometimes YouTubers use it for comedic value.
yeah.
I mean, like, if it's a funny story that you're willing to look back on and remember that person in a good way, enough to tell them a story that is told to everyone, really, and then everyone laughs at that story just like you do. And then you get to know that you make other people laugh through other people. And that because this channel is small, I'm not going to really leave out many stories. In all honesty, I'm not going to leave out many stories. But the hardest part about telling a story is remembering where the story came from. And a lot of people just kind of bury that in someone that I met in some state that they've never been to. And then when they tell it to their friend who knows that they've never been there, and then they're lying because they're protecting their own feelings. I just can't believe it sometimes. What YouTubers will do. I mean, like, some people, when someone gives them credit for something, they just completely blow it off in order to look cool. I don't want all these lie stories about how someone in your family owned a freaking Lamborghini. I don't care. What I want to hear are the stories that you've been keeping. I mean, I know it's a lot to ask. I mean, you're putting this stuff out on the internet, but
That is a lot to ask.
Exactly, but if you can tell a funny story about someone that, like, a friend that moved away or
Like,
something
I go through
worse.
this all the time. I have a close friend. He moved a couple of states away. I can only see him a couple of times a year. I have plenty of fun stories. He's another one of those examples of a friend that, even though you might have grown apart a little, you're friends. You just you grow too close.
The biggest part is I want to connect people and then have people respond to that comment and feel sympathy for that person. Because that's the most rewarding part of telling a story, is the reaction you get. That's why I do it, because I want to make people laugh and I want to entertain. And as kind of like, not really like a big time actor, but acting is really kind of one of my passions. And like, the second biggest thing, first thing that I rank in YouTube is emotion. If you don't have emotion in your videos, then it becomes the same repetitive thing, and then you lose viewers. You gotta keep growing and growing closer to the YouTube community that you're with. And not everybody gets to be extremely successful, have 80,000 subscribers or whatever, or just like pick that many up in a day. I mean, I just don't really think that YouTube should just be based on luck. It should be not that some famous guy says that he likes your stuff because you told a lie. And he watched one video, but because it was all the same tone in every video, he doesn't know that. So then everybody recommends you, and then you pick up all the subscribers. And then no one really unsubscribes to you because they don't want to be that guy. And then all of a sudden this guy's sitting here pretty with selfish guy sitting here who only did YouTube for the money, is sitting there with some 100,000 subscribers that he doesn't deserve.
Yeah.
Because a lot of the YouTubers that really deserve, I mean, I'm not saying like all those YouTubers with 10 million subscribers didn't work hard to get it. I know they worked hard to get it. I've been working hard to get here. I mean, seriously, I've done this every day.
I haven't worked hard at all. And again, don't really have a chance.
But
I guess I
think
am working
YouTube-
hard, writing hard.
Okay, so number one is emotion. Number two is connection. Because, like I was saying, if someone tells you a story and you cannot relate at all, and you just leave it out, I mean, I would at least think that you should do the justice of still telling that story and helping someone get through a death or someone moving away and all sorts of tragic things. I want my community to be able to help. Okay, I'm done now. I'll stop for this one. You go, and then I'll explain fair use quick, and then we'll end it.
What?
You say you make a joke or something to make this not just completely serious, because like I said, a difference in tone. Like,
the main joke I've been thinking of kind of had just went against everything and you were ran there.
ouch.
Like, it is a mildly emotional story, but it is hilarious.
Hey, just tell it, dude.
Hey, I got the goat antenna. But, so, I was reading this book for literature, and so, at the end, the author put these things that, like, people sent to him at conventions. And in this book, the main character's father kills his mother. Like, he strangled her. So, at the end of this book, it's a little girl who says, I like this book because it reminds me of my friend, but her dad didn't kill her mom by strangling her. He killed her with a gun that he stole from a hardware store.
I'm sorry, I'm not laughing about that. That is freaking hilarious. not for that person's mother, but that she is
That they
totally
put it in the
fine.
book, yeah. She just like throws it out there.
I'm really sorry.
She goes into Walmart and tells every cashier, my friend's dad shot her mom's. Every cashier at Walmart. They got to hear that story.
I apologize in advance for this, but someone goes into a Walmart and purchases like $1,000 TV and has like those like red marks when they've been crying a lot and say, "My mom died." And then when someone says, "Oh," then they get all sympathetic and say, "Oh, how'd she die?" And then that person goes, "My dad shot her. Just straight up shot her."
Mm-hmm.
And then, I mean, I really shouldn't be laughing about that. It's not really a funny topic because it's going to hit really close to home for a lot of people who come to YouTube for the support of YouTube, like I was saying, for support by the community
some things can
that they're
be supportive by taking your situation and putting a funny spin to it.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that's the only thing that should help you, but I'm saying
Yeah,
it helps.
It helps to be able to tell an entire community about something that happened to you that you really don't want to tell everybody. It's kind of like that weight of the world off your shoulders thing. Like, you carry it around.
Dang it, I told you my joke would get you back on your rant.
I knew it, but it's technically like half different. But then, okay, I forgot what I was talking about.
You've done so much
I
ranting.
just completely
you forget
forgot.
what you rant
Just
about.
in a total of 5 seconds. Just okay.
We named this video "You Rant for 40 Minutes." 'Cause that's basically what it's.
That's what I
been.
did. I mean, YouTube is special to me. I don't really know how to say that.
It's a big community. It's everyone. It's a bit of everywhere
Yeah, it's like
on your screen.
being able to tell people that you are special, not me.
And then you don't even have to tell them. You can show them. 'Cause
Yes.
It's a video. Just fling what makes you special out into the world. See how they react. That's why I'm doing TWHP. I like writing.
Yeah.
I like stories. I like making the story.
Yeah, we like.
I mean,
I
have a
like
notebook full of
acting.
stories
I
I've
like
written down.
acting, and then he likes writing stories, and telling stories, and telling jokes. I mean, that's what I really came here to do, is tell jokes. And it's kind of weird, but that's really what I came here to do, to tell my jokes.
It's funny because you say acting is your passion, but you don't even have a face cam.
Okay. Technically, I don't have a face cam for the dramatic face reveal at Disney World. How's that? Epic, huh?
Okay. I have no idea what you just said. I didn't hear you.
They did. Just watch the video. Even though you sat here and listened to me rant for 40 minutes, you have to watch it again.
No,
Just so you can get to these last 20 seconds to know what
Yeah.
I
You
said.
see, I don't get people who like say they watch their own videos. Why do you watch it? You lived through it.
Yeah.
Like,
And then-
I also, like, I've heard somebody say, don't take pictures on vacations because you remember the photos, not the vacation.
Yeah.
Like,
Like,
if
I
you see
mean,
a beautiful sunset, don't take a picture of it, just remember it.
when I went to Disney, I took pictures on the way back from parks. I went there without a camera. And then when we went to eat lunch, I went and got my camera. And then when I had already seen everything and enjoyed it, I went back and took pictures.
Then you started taking pictures.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because a vacation is not really a vacation if you can't enjoy it at all. Just, you're sitting
And if
there.
you're taking pictures not enjoying it, you're
And
talking
then-
about how you're capturing the memories and you're not making any.
Yeah. I mean, everyone says pictures hold memories forever. But they really don't.
Like,
They can.
I take pictures of beautiful scenes. Like,
Yeah, I mean-
every year we go hiking and we see frozen waterfalls. I take pictures of those frozen waterfalls after I like climb around them, look behind
Yeah.
them, everything.
And then you've like
and then I take a picture of the scene.
you take a picture like as you're walking out. That's the biggest
Mhm.
part of a vacation for me is walking out. Because I don't care about how I go in. It's all about how I go out.
Actually, I care about that point halfway, like in the middle, when you've lived enough of it to know basically how the rest is gonna turn out, but you never know.
Yeah, it's
Feeling of
kind of like those.
mystery.
It's kind of like those vacations to like Hollywood Studios. If you ever been there, there are 5 amusement rides. They're taking out like half that entire park. It's gonna be awesome. They have like a Star Wars land, and they're gonna have. I
Wait,
just
you mean
had
Disney
it.
would have that?
They have a Star Wars land in Hollywood Studios, and they're gonna have Toy Story land. They're gonna have that too. They're gonna leave the other
I've
one
never been to
there.
Disney. I've never been out. I have never been out of my like sector. So like there's New England and the West and the Northwest
Yeah.
and all that. I've never been out of my sector.
You've never been to the South.
No, I mean I've never been out of my sector. Our sector.
So you've never gone anywhere like new, is what you're saying? You just go to the same place.
No, I've gone to new places, but they've been similar enough to home.
Oh. Okay.
So like, I mean, it's different enough, but it's basically like a bunch of games that would use the same engine and a bunch of games in a series. No matter how much they change the series, gonna have those same undertones, same backgrounds, same characters, kind of like
Yeah.
that.
That's kind of like the. Oh, it's like.
We're not even playing the game anymore. We're just sitting here and talking.
Yeah, we might as well end this. And then the next video is going to be called Quentin's Rant. And you're going to sit there and rant about crap like I did. And then I'm going
What?
to interrupt
I
you
have
and
to
rant
rant
for another
now?
40 minutes.
Okay, so I'm gonna rant for 2 minutes. Then you'll get a point that you wanted to add for your rant, and you will continue to rant.
Yes. That's exactly what's going to happen. Just in different games.
But before we do that, I still don't have an outro. We probably need to do that.
Oh, Quentin.
What?
When you
I'm good at
start...
writing. Not
Okay, I'm
coming
gonna
up.
give one last tip, and if I start ranting, Quentin, I swear, I want you to just scream, just straight up scream, okay?
What would you do if I played licensed music instead of screaming?
Do that, and you get a copyright issue. Well, I get a copyright issue, and then I won't let that happen. I'll talk about fair use later. Okay, so do not steal this outro. This is my thing. I came up with this. It's my thing. It's all mine. I came up with it, and I'm smart when I came up with it. It came to
Do you
me
use
as
it?
I was recording. I'm not joking. Ready? Just take notes. Take notes. Okay? You got your paper and pen? Paper and pen?
I'm sorry, my notebook's filled up with stories. Manuscripts and
Write it on the
stuff like
wall or something. Just get a pen. Write it on something.
I'll pop out my pocket and I carve it into the wall. I'll remember
Yeah.
it forever. Right
Before
there
you
next to my
start
TV.
YouTube, be ready with an intro and outro.
I had an
because-
intro already.
Yeah, you had an intro. Technically, I helped you with the intro. But
How
when
did you help me with the? I forget how we even got that intro.
War
Hello,
Thunder.
New York.
War Thunder. The thing is, I also kind of
No,
want
I remember what it was. I remember what it was.
It was War
Okay.
Thunder.
No, you didn't help at all. You didn't help at all for that.
Okay. But my
I came up with that
outro,
completely on my own.
my outro, I feel like it's special to me. That's the biggest part about my outro. Like
That's
I said,
how I feel about my intro. Do you want to
Like-
hear the story of my intro?
later. We're over like an hour here. I'll bet. We're
We
over an
are-
hour.
No. Because remember I put my flag on right at the beginning. I checked my flag. We've played for like 30 minutes, and that was in game time. We've made so about 40 minutes so far. Probably need to cut it soon, but there's enough time. It's a short story. My intro. No,
Okay.
a story that makes my intro feel special to
Get
me. but-
on to the story. I got
over.
my pen and paper. I'm gonna start writing it down. Okay.
Okay. So I just made my YouTube account. I accidentally
Okay,
added B at the end of
just-
my name. That's
okay.
special too. And it was your video, a live stream. I'd gotten on it. It was Pony Island, and Sean was commenting too. And I figured, what am I gonna scream out to the world? First thing my YouTube account will ever do. In the comments section, I put, Hello, New York. In all caps.
All caps. Okay. Boom. Okay.
You know,
so
Cracked did an amazing video on why there are hateful YouTube comments.
it's because
People need to scream something out into the world and they have nothing good to contribute.
yeah,
Well, nothing they have to contribute at the time.
Hate
They just need to
comments.
make their mark on the world somehow. And that's how they do it.
hate comments only exist because they're jealous of you.
That and they want to just like
They want to
put
make
some
you
paint
look
on the
bad.
wall.
They want to make you
everyone
look bad.
remember, I was here. That's why YouTube is the thing too. Why put your special talents, things you love out into the world if you don't want to show up? You just throw it out there for all to see. I am here. Hear me.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna end it here before we
Hate
start.
comments are sort of the same.
I'm
What?
gonna end it here before we start ranting. Don't forget to add your story. You do not have to. I am not demanding you to tell a story. It's just if there's something you want to get off your back, tell me. Because
I'm gonna tell you when we're not on the internet.
and then if you tell me that you don't want me to say it, then I will say okay, and then I will respond to you with what I would have said. So I want to help people. I want to help entertain. I want to help and entertain people. Because an issue... I'm ranting. I'm going to stop. I'm ranting. I'm going to end
You
it
can end the
here.
next video, but first I have my own rant. I came up with a rant.
Do
I'm
it
coming
next
up with a
time.
rant. Also,
Thank you guys
Wait.
so much for watching this video. If you liked it, leave a like, all that stuff, and I'll catch you guys